The fifth thing that you're doing wrong, and probably one of the biggest, is that you are romanticizing the man that you're on the date with. I know you think Delulu is the Salulu, but it's not. And I know TikTok people tell you to romanticize everything. And that is not a healthy way to operate. Some things get to be romanticized. Some things got to be real and raw in order for you to understand it. Because when you understand something, you know how it's going to impact you and you make a better choice. Romanticize your life. Yes, your life with yourself. Take yourself out on dates. Treat yourself to things that bring you pleasure and joy, right? Get dressed and be pretty and be cute and explore your environments and your communities and go to beautiful places. Romanticize your life in that way, but never romanticize a man. That is a surefire way for you to be disappointed, let down, taken advantage of, hurt, and heartbroken. He is a flawed, failed, fucked up individual. Let him earn his way out of that, right? Because we're all out here failing and in our flaws and fucking up. That's how life operates, and that's how we operate in life. You can't learn anything if you don't make mistakes. And so you are flawed, and so is he. See his flaws. Challenge yourself to see his humanity, not to look for the negative, but to simply be real with yourself about who is sitting across from you. To be honest with yourself about the things he's saying to you and to be able to read between the lines. When you romanticize men, you are not able to see them clearly, whether they're a walking red flag and the lights are flashing, or whether he's an actual good man. Because you are building him up to be the idea of the man that you have in your head instead of seeing him for who he really is. Okay? So never romanticize the man in front of you. This is an individual that you are learning about. He has no power over you. If it doesn't work with him, there are other options. I teach my clients to create dating options for themselves. Date 2 to 3 individuals at a time so you have something to compare it to and so that you don't lose yourself anywhere in the dating process. You have options and you're reminding yourself there are more men out there. There's more where this came from. I am the chooser. I get to choose. I never chase. But when you romanticize men, what you actually do is you get into a hyper masculine state, right? I'm a feminine-centered life and relationship coach. So I talk about femininity. If you're one of them people who's like, I'm tired of femininity, masculinity, even though it's been here since the beginning of time, and even though it's information that we all need to live well, if that's you, go ahead and carry on and move on. I talk about feminine energy and femininity, especially because I focus on working with Black women and women of color. And we've been out of alignment with our femininity for generations due to a number of things. And so when you romanticize the man, you are actually making yourself the chaser. You're figuring out, what do I do to make him choose me? When you are the chooser, queen, you are the chooser, and you get to say this works for me or it does not.